What is happening, everybody? Been a while. We're back. We're rocking, rolling, at least trying our hardest to do so. And for the first time in a long time, we got some new stuff. Some of this stuff actually has lived on our website for quite some time, or we physically had here prior to the sale, but we didn't launch. We sort of held it as a reserve, sort of build back the anticipation of everything that has spawned fly fish. So today we're gonna go over some of that. We're gonna give some fishing insight. We're gonna update on a bill. Yeah, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. So let's do this. The first thing we wanna talk about is sort of a partnership, you could say, with RIO Flies, in that they are producing some patterns utilizing spawn materials. So if you see this pattern, looks a little like the Josh Phillips bent bait fish, which means it works very well. So for longtime followers of this channel, I've seen our patterns before. Some of these have some similar features because they use our products in a way that catches fish. So super excited about that. That's called the broke back shad. So if you're interested in that, this color pattern works exceptionally well. Again, sort of similar on the same lines of the bent bait fish that's on this channel. So if you haven't checked out that video, definitely do so. The next one, this is a winner here. That's the same stuff. So we, again, have a jigged, what do we call it? Like the jigged articulated sparkle minnow, something like that. I didn't actually name it, but sort of similar premise here with that sparkle minnow sort of vibe on our spawn fly fish jig shank here. I mean, if you followed this channel, if you followed us for a long time, you know that fly works, which means this fly works really well, which means you need this in your arsenal. So pretty excited about that. Really cool patterns. We're gonna have a whole mess of spawn stuff rocking and rolling this year. Next one, and these have been on the website for a while. This is a, what do they call this? The Jiggy Smalls. That is like a, Dalai Lama, but with a spawn jig shank up front, 90 degree. That thing is gonna bounce all over the place. The fish just simply aren't gonna be able to resist. It comes in a handful of colors. All these actually do, and they're all live on our website. So, get some new flies. Actually, there's a pink one. Yeah, look at those guys. Those are nice. Get some new flies, might need some new boxes to put them in. So we've had these for a while. We just got them on the website. Folding mill boxes are now available at Spawn Fly Fish. If you're talking about ability to store flies, these things are locked and loaded. Like the capacity for some of these, I don't remember exactly what it says. I added it in the description. Oh, 960. That's an obscene number of flies. They got the capacity on the front. Actually, I should have just learned to read. We got 672. Look at that. You can really impressive fly storage for all different types of flies. So we got streamer boxes. We got pocket boxes. So bigger inserts, bigger flies. They also have a fly patch. So this is comes with a little clip here. And what you can do is just pop that on. A little minimalistic. You know your patterns that are going to be working. You don't want to be digging in your pockets. This is a nice little option for that. So, all right, bear with us. We're still rock and rolling. Hopefully some of you guys are with us. Montana Fly Company. Again, one of these things that we've been ready to launch for a while. It's launching. They're trickling into our website. You're going to see us featuring some of these products. Some notable ones. These are live on the website, but I'll pull them out of here. We got the Bard products live, rocking and rolling. Not all of them. There's going to be more to come. We got the Bard Ostrich. Really cool stuff. Looks juicy. And we got the Bard Marabou. I think this is the fine stuff right here. Yep, we got the fine Bard Marabou. We got all the colors per spawn fashion. Again, this is stuff we've had in the works for a long time, just sort of sat on the sidelines, but now we're ready to inspire you to get back on the vise with some new materials that we haven't historically had and keep this rocking and rolling. So Their barred marabou is phenomenal. Cannot say enough good things about it. Should we show them the other stuff we got in here? All right, let's do it. We got more stuff. So we have a cidery next door, which means that there's some people that are going to partake in beverages next door. And now they're going to be able to do it in style. So we got all these. They're not on the website. I'll reiterate that. They are not on the website yet. Sort of like a in-store fun purchase for right now. We'll figure out what that looks like as we sort of move forward and get them on the website. We also have the flasks right here. I mean, the artwork is what sets these apart. Really, really cool. Pete was giving me some education on some icons. So those are pretty sweet. We got them here in store. We actually had a few people come in and already put one in their bag and check out. So really exciting. The last sort of new product that we got, again, along those lines with Montana Fly Company, is the hunter packs. We had these before with just bought directly from Whiting. But now we got these through MFC. So pretty excited. We got a whole plethora of colors and sizes. So if you're not looking to buy a whole saddle and you need some feathers, we got them here. Pretty excited about that. Be a lot more of that to come. In terms of the brands we love, the brands that supported us through the sale, we got Hairline, we got Fulling Mill, Fish Hunt, or Nature Spirit, Fish Hunter, Tomato. Huge thank you, Renzetti. Those are all going to come back. So we wrote our first purchase order post-sale this week. It's looking to land next week, and that is with Hairline. So all your favorites from distributed by Hairline, as well as those Hairline products, are coming. It's gonna be a process. So we were very clear about that at the beginning. We're gonna ease back into it. It looks like we got a lot of new stuff, but that stuff was already in the works. We just needed to set it aside and wait for the right moment, and that moment is now to inspire you to get on and shop. So excited about that. Products are coming back. The build will continue. Yeah, I think that does it for new products. Yeah. All right. So fishing, what do we got going on? The rivers have dropped. The water's clear. Cutthroat are in abundance right now in those lower sections. There's still some opportunity for steelhead. Tomorrow, bottom fish opens out here, so you could theoretically fish for rockfish. Pete and I just got the ring sneaker wave warning, so might not be the best opportunity to do that this weekend, but that is on the horizon. This early season, before we got runoff and before maybe we have some of these big floods that come out down through the Columbia, there is some early opportunity. It can be really challenging. We've participated in a lot over the years living down here. Rockfish is one that just is so much fun on a fly. Would recommend it to almost everybody, and that season is right around the corner. So super excited about that. The other thing that we want to let you guys know on, we have been informed that the fur bill has been killed. So we'll keep fighting that fight for everybody. We want to be able to provide all of the furs and feathers and fibers that you could possibly want right here in Washington State for you. So thank you for supporting us, which allows us to make an impact on legislation like that. So super excited about that. Anything else we're missing? I think that does it. Maddie, who's working here at Spawn Fly Fish, is head of the party planning committee for the fly fishing film tour. She's gonna announce some dates. She made an Eventbrite page. Everything's coming on that and rocking and rolling. Pete and I pass the torch off to her on that, and it's gonna be awesome. Again, that will be held right here in Ilwaco, Washington. All right, that was a lot. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Check out all these new products that live on our new arrivals section on our website, and hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.